Hello, my name is Second, and we're playing in the modded world, Godslapper's Paradise. And the first thing I want to do today is we gotta work on the outside of this place, and we gotta work on the inside of this place. I did put a little building around the tree farm, which is doing an amazing job for us over here. Um, already it hasn't been much time. We've already got like 3,000 dark oak logs over here. And that's good because I think where we're gonna start is what's supposed to be this tower over here. And to help us out in there, we're gonna make ourselves a couple of these fancy ladders that I really like. They basically look like rungs just like drilled into the wall. They're really good. They look really nice against stone blocks. Yeah, look at that. Nice 3D model. Zip right up here. Okay, just that alone helps the look of this place so much. Next thing to deal with, I think, is going to be this basement entrance. We're going to make this solid here and have the little door be right here. And there's a couple things I want to do to the inside today. Namely, we're going to keep working on the kitchen here. We've got the cooking for blockheads basic setup here, right? So what we're going to do next is we're going to add a couple of blocks from Farmer's Delight. And they're not that hard to make. They're just, all vanilla materials. But we can take a stove here, put it down, got a nice little animation. And then, with the help of a wooden shovel, and where's our sink? And a bucket of water. We can go ahead and make a cook pot. Where's our... What am I missing? Bricks. And there's also a skillet you can make that will cook meat and stuff for you. But we're gonna stick with just the cooking pot. And this setup is great. Once you've got it all together, you don't need fuel, you don't need more water, you just put in whatever your ingredients are, any bowls that you need, and it just does it for you. It's pretty cool. Now another thing we're going to want is a knife and a cutting board. There we go. We're just going to put that right on top of the crafting table. Put the knife right down. I don't know if we have any meat lying around. We got a good amount of beef. So, the best way to do this, unless you're setting up like redstone dispensers and stuff, is just to put your meat in your offhand and just grab the knife, hold down, right click. For beef, you get 2 ground beef per, per action, and that's how you use a cutting board. You can make all kinds of food with these things. It's pretty good. What is this? Berry compote. Drinking some of that. That sounds great. Now, some other things we're going to want in here. All the tools from Pam's. Now, Pam's in Cooking for Blockheads is integrated. It's actually integrated really well. So we're just going to go ahead and make a bunch of these. And you can stick these, basically anywhere in any of the inventories in the kitchen. But there are a couple of spots that look particularly good. Like you could just throw them in one of these cabinets, for instance. Go on. But you can, for instance, just put the bakeware and the pot and the saucepan and the skillet in the slots for it, you will see them on the stove. And now anything that uses those things you'll have access to. Like apple juice, well, we got the juicer on us, so you can't really tell. But yeah, see, no juicer. We couldn't make apple juice here. But what we can do is we can take the juicer and put it on one of these tool racks, and now it has access to it. And like I said, you can really put them anywhere. But the tool racks and the stove are particularly nice places for these. Now the cow in the jar is a reward you can get just by making the cooking table in this. You made it once, you made it a million times. And you kind of don't need to keep making it. What this will do is it will slowly accumulate up to 32 buckets of milk, which you'll then have access to in your, oh, we can make chum? Interesting. What do you do with chum? You can make a chum burger. You can make a fishing cage. I guess this is probably the real use, although we'll certainly be making gross burgers. Now we're going to want some place to eat. So we're going to make some of these nice stripped acacia tables from Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. And you can see they got a nice connected texture. What do we got for, like, okay, we've got all different kinds of chairs. These are pretty nice. We got like acacia chairs. What else do we have here? We're gonna stick with crayfish for now. We can make these nice stripped acacia chairs, which will go, I hope, really well with the table. Give us a little breakfast nook over here. Now, one more thing for now. We're just going to add a little painting up here. And we do have the painting preview mod, which is going to be a great help to us because there's a lot of paintings in here. We're going to go with the fruit basket there. That'll be fine. Next thing I want to think about is a way to get downstairs without having to go outside. We're going to put another beam in here. And I'm just going to go ahead and make a little pattern with these. And we're going to strip them all so that they look nice. And we're probably gonna make a little wall in here too. Now we're just gonna do another ladder here. I think it'll be fine. Alright, yeah. Now next thing I want to think about is some progress in Ars Nouveau. We're going to make ourselves a bunch of arcane stone. And we're going to make 8 of these pedestals. We're going to need, what else? Let's see. We're going to need an arcane core. Okay, so we just need 2 gold. There we go. And we're going to need an enchanting apparatus. What do we need here? Okay, 1 diamond and 4 iron. Very good. Now we're going to take all this stuff upstairs. I think we're going to end up making this the magic room here. So let's, what you do is you put the pedestals down, and they have to be a certain distance from the apparatus, but they don't have to be super close. Put the arcane core down, put the apparatus on top of it, and you got your setup. It's pretty simple. Where we're gonna start is with Mage Bloom seeds. Now, all these recipes are compatible with JI. The thing in the middle is the last thing you do. You right click it right in here. Everything else you see goes on the pedestals. So if we wanted to make some of those seeds, which we do, you just put the source gems on the pedestals, pop the seeds right in there, and we got our Mage Bloom seeds. Let's see, is there... Oh, we did not make a reward for this. Okay, that's better. Got a reward, we got a description. We'll probably have to do that a bunch. I'm kind of doing the quests on the fly. And I want to get them at least mostly done before releasing the pack. I'll make one more here because we're going to need it as a crafting ingredient. We're going to plant 2. And you just plant these in farmland like you would anything else. They'll grow up into Mage Bloom. Now I want to go mining or caving or something to get some more source gems. We're going to upgrade our dank. Right now, it's pretty good. Let's get those arrows out of there. It'll hold, 1024 per slot, and it's got 18 slots, but we can upgrade it to the next tier. And now, it holds 4,000 a slot, and it's got 27 slots. Emerald would be next. I think we can do it. Yeah, it's gonna just about run us out of emeralds, but that's okay. We'll need 8 blocks. And there we have it. And now it holds 16,384 per slot, and we got 36 slots. I can't think of a single reason not to upgrade it to the next tier. Diamonds we have. There we go. And now, 65,000 a slot, 45 slots. Next tier is obsidian. we can handle the obsidian. Maybe we can. Yes, we can. Like, I feel like gold is a real hard one. All right. 262,000 and what? 6 times 9. What's that? 54 slots. There is another tier. It's Nether Stars. This one will do us fine for quite a while. And they grew up. Very nice. Ooh. I'm hoping for one of these guys. Of course, there's all kinds of other fellas. And we got the... Alright. Yeah, now we're hurting it. Not that much. Wait, let's turn the jetpack off. Alright. Finally beat one. Okay, we got a silver coin. I thought they dropped something more. We don't really have, I don't even think we have loot. Oh, we do have looting 3. Alright. Well, we got it. Okay, back to the Ars Nouveau. The next thing I want to do is get a Sylph together. And we need some vanilla saplings. We need the Mage Bloom. We need the Mage Bloom seed, I'm pretty sure. And just a regular seed too. No wheat or nothing. Throw this in here. We'll be good to go. Now, we're going to have to, before we're ready to use this thing, we are going to have to set up some infrastructure. So we're going to be setting her up out here by the farm, or in the farm. Oh, I guess we're just doing fences in, what do you call it, Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons 2. So I think we'll build a good old-fashioned greenhouse out here. And Create gives us some pretty fancy glass we can work with. It's absolutely perfect for a greenhouse. Put some of this down. I think that looks great. Now I'm going to want to power the Sylph with one of these volcanic source links. It takes burnables and it turns it into source. The best burnable for it is archwood, and the best of the archwood is this blazing archwood. That does gives you a good amount of source. So even though, let's see, do we have source stone in here? So even though we have that tree farm, we're going to use the Sylph to make archwood for us also. We're going to want a pedestal, and I want a chest, that's for sure. This looks like a fine place to set all this up. Where to go? Here we go. One volcanic source link, right? And we're going to put down our source jar. We're going to put the pedestal right next to this thing. And we're going to put the hopper going into the pedestal. And we'll just throw this in here for now. And you can see it, little animation. This thing's starting to fill up. Just going to pop a spruce drawer here. And we're not going to lock them, but we are going to use the quantified key. Now we're going to need another source jar over here by where we're going to have our Sylph set up. So we're just going to pop this right here. And we're going to need an inventory. And that's what the chest is for. Last thing we're going to need for the Sylph itself is a summoning crystal. And we're going to need an entire block of source gem here. Now we're just going to take it over to our enchanting apparatus. There we go. Hey, what did I do? Did I mess it up? I did mess it up. It's only 2 each of the metal. We need 4 arcane stone. There we go. 1 summoning crystal. Now we're just going to pop this down. And we're going to right click our Sylph charm. And she's going to start doing her thing. Okay, she's content. We could add a lot more variety out here. And we will. Sylph likes quantity and diversity. And there's a lot of diversity we can give her. There's like all kinds of flowers and stuff. But that's the basics. Now we need to get her some source. Now to do that, we're going to need a Dominion wand, which is, whoops, sort of like the wrench of Ars Nouveau. That's pretty easy to make. That's just a regular stick. We're also going to make a source relay, which is a little pricey in terms of source gems, but it's going to be worth it. We're going to pop this thing down right here, and we're going to take our Dominion wand, and you can see the little trail of particles, so it's going to, if there was any, well, source is going to go from that relay into this jar. And then we're going to do the same sort of thing out here. We're going to right click on the jar. Now you gotta worry about getting stuff in here, so into a storage system. So we're going to make some of these under chests. They're not too hard. Just vanilla materials. And since blue dye is cheap and plentiful right now. If you've never seen these, you key them to each other by these 3 stripes. You can set them each stripe to any of the 16 colors, and it will share an inventory with any chest that has matching stripes. So what we're going to do is we're going to pipe out of the Sylph's chest into one of these ender chests, and then we'll have access to everything down in the basement. Right? Right. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.